toilet cassette. So what you've got here is the flush tank reservoir. So that, obviously, what you do is you've got your pink chemical. You put so much pink chemical in, on top of it with water. Obviously, before you use it, that's just to flush the toilet. Then you've obviously got the lovely cassette underneath,
right,
which just collects all the nasty stuff. You have got a handle and wheels, obviously, to make it easier to go and empty it. Still doesn't make it that much more pleasant. So before you use it, you need to put a blue chemical and an amount of water, around about 0.5 to a litre of water in there. That's to start breaking down the nasty stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can put that in there. You have got a measuring jug there, or cup even. So you can put that in, put the water in. Obviously, it empties out through that orifice as well.
Is it as well then to put that in, the blue in first?
Yes.
Just leave it.
Yeah, I would put the blue in first, then just put the water on top.
Yeah.
When you're emptying it, just be careful where you put that. If you remember from last time you were caravanning, the chemical emptying points can be either indoors or outdoors. It's usually a big white funnel with a big hole in the middle of it, and it's usually got a brick wall around it.
Yeah.
Don't put that when you're going to empty it on that brick wall.
Oh.
If you go and knock that down the hole, you're not going to be fishing that out. Okay? I had a lady not vomiting, but heaving, heaving the other day because I'm going to do that. So just be safe, put it on the floor behind you. Okay? Then obviously when you clean it out, what I tend to do is just put water in, just slosh it around in. You can get chemicals and things like that if you want to, but just be careful. I don't know if you can see inside there's a little float. If you see that white thing there, that's an indication of when your cassette's full, which will indicate on top of the flush tank inside on the toilet. If you go and thrash that around with a load of water in, thrashing it around trying to clean it, it's likelihood is going to loosen that, and that's going to drop down the big hole as well. And you're not going to have an indicator. Not that you can't see when you're looking down the wastegate anyway.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So that just slides back in.
So each time you empty it, you put more blue chemical back in it.
So when you come to use it again.
Yeah.
Okay, what you've also got here, which you don't really need to worry about, obviously, when you're just starting up on site, this is your drain for your flush tank. So it's more for winter.
Right.
What your best thing to do is flush it into the tank, and then just drain the last little bit through there. It'll take forever for trying to drain it through there if you've got a quite reasonable full tank. Just make sure you do, obviously, empty it for winter. Any fluids that's likely to freeze is obviously not good in the caravan.
Right.
Is that a scratch on that door there?
We're looking at that. Got this.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of scratch here.
No, below it. Black mark.
On the black mark. I think that's just black. Just a bit of sealant. I think that's. I'll get the bar to come and clean that up. Okay, I'm just trying to think. There was something else I was just going to say then. I forgot. That's all right. No worries. Probably obviously important. Oh, that was it. Cassette. When you're pulling the cassette out, or trying to pull the cassette out, if it's obviously all you do is just lift that. If it's sticking, there's a reason for it. Just push it back in. Likelihood is the wastegate has been left open or not fully shut on the toilet. So just push it in, go now, check, make sure it is closed, and then it should pull out freely.
Okay.
Right. Now we've got a nice compressor making noise. You notice on the back we've got fixings ready to receive a bike rack if you decide you want to carry bikes with you. Obviously, like that one's got there. There's something that some people like. But obviously, if you've got to be very careful. Obviously, you start putting bikes and weight at the back of the van. Yeah. So it's going to cause. Obviously, if you don't balance it out correctly, obviously you've got the chance of snaking. You aware what snaking is, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's locked as well. So obviously you've got quite a bit of storage there, apart from you've got the spare wheel just sitting right in front of the door. Yeah. Obviously that can obviously be a bit of a pain. But just be careful what you are putting in there. Obviously anything behind the axle weight-wise, obviously can cause problems if you're not obviously putting it loading it correctly. It is fixed to the floor with a screwy bolt on to stop it sliding around. I know before, a lot of them were underslung, which were difficult to get at. You can get underslung obviously for it if you wanted to, but it's obviously up to you. Okay.
That's going to restrict a lot of fixed stuff that you normally
slide in. If you normally slide through that door. You can probably move it. Just got to be careful when you move it too.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is very important. This is not something you'd be likely to do when you get to site, but it's something you want to be doing before you leave home even, is check your wheel nuts. Okay, Torx setting is on your plate here, 130 Newton meters. It does say steel setting also, but obviously it's the alloy one you want to be looking at. Yeah. I will check these before you leave. It is obviously very important you do check them. Okay.
Now what's the setting for it?
130 Newton meters. Right. I don't know what it is in all money to be quite honest, but I know it's 130 Newton meters.
And how do you check that then?
Otherwise, you just go
Oh, torque wrench.
just tread with a spanner.
Right.
It's one of the things. It's better if you've got the torque setting spanner. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, 240 outlet, gas barbecue outlet. What you got? Locker. So you've obviously got a bit of restriction there because of the seat in the way, but what also is sitting there is your alarm.
Right.
Okay, so you've got keys. So one in the spare, so one key does all. Then you've got your alarm fobs. So again, one in the spare. Top button is a torch. Second button down is to set your alarm, so just press that and one beep on. You see the side marker lights up as well. All the lights light up. Two beeps off, so it's just one press each time.
Okay.
One on, two off. With this particular, I'm just trying to think, is this year's model, yeah. With this as well, when you set that, if you're going to subscribe to the tracker, that is what sets the tracker.
Right.
Okay, so obviously if you subscribe, which I think is about £90 a year, I think it's something like that, that is what sets the tracker.
They knock you £90 off the insurance then, do they?
Possibly. Yeah. So obviously it's up to you. Okay, awning light, look at the seat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got an awning light remote as well.
Okay. Yeah.
And what you've also got is a programmable button as well. So the alarm works off a PAR sensor, so a movement sensor. You're walking around inside will set it off. Also, you've got a tilt sensor. So as long as this is set, if someone's trying to wind it up to get it onto their car or their vehicle, you'll set the alarm off.
Okay.
Okay. Right, if you'd like to go inside.
Could you tell, in case you forget, can you tell me about the weight on the tow bar? What that's supposed to be?
Well, for this caravan, normally it's around about 7% of the weight of the caravan is. Also, you'll have the weight. Your tow bar limit will also have a weight.
Right.
So your tow bar may have a 75 kilo or 100 kilo weight on it, which is possible. It depends what van. Yeah. So it should have a weight on a plate on it to say that is the maximum it can have on it.
Right.
And I think normally it's around about 7. The nose weight on the caravan is around about 7%, which is is 7% of the weight of the caravan. Which is I don't know, because obviously all these caravans vary. I don't know the individual ones, to be honest.
Right.
We'll find that out.
Okay.
Alright.
So how do we weigh the nose of the caravan then?
But to weigh, you can get these nose weight gauges, or you can use a bathroom scales with a broom scale and a flat bit of wood, and that does exactly the same. So you can weigh it like that. Okay. So once you've loaded your caravan the first time, you can judge obviously when after that normally. Yeah. It is finding out where you best to load.
So is
things.
that with it hitched up or not?
What?
The weight.
What? Well, actually, measuring the weight.
Yeah.
No, it's not hitched to the car.
Right.
No, it's actually just the caravan on its own.
Okay.
To measure that nose weight. Right.
Off the jockey wheel.
Yeah. So the jockey wheel's got to be off the ground.
Yeah.
And it's got to be just pressure on the hitch itself.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Right. If you'd like to go inside.
I'm just gonna